Yo guys, what is going on? I'm back today and I'm gonna say real quick, I'm a little sick, so sorry for my voice, sorry for that stuff. But anyway, I'm here to show you guys the much requested, everybody's been asking me on Twitter, how you get runes, how you get in the black market quicker. Okay, first off, we're gonna start with the basics. To get runes, basically all you gotta do, you gotta go to this player view card, you gotta circle all around. I think that the best way to circle all around, just go in like literally a circle all the way around the card like this. It does take a little bit of time, but that's what you got to do, unfortunately. So if you find a rune, it'll probably pop up, it'll have a weird like little animation, and it'll show up as a rune. So in order to get runes the quickest, in my opinion, the easiest way is there's 15 runes on the regular collections, and there's 15 runes on the historic. So basically what I did is I went through every single team on the NBA collection. I bought out all the cards. See, you might not have a lot of MT, so I'll get to that, but I bought out all the cards. I bought out all these cards, and I looked through them, and then I sold the ones back that I didn't need. And that's where it comes in if you don't have a lot of MT. You can just buy the entire collection, look for runes, the ones that don't have runes, go ahead and put them back on the auction house for like whatever you sold them for. You'll get taxed, maybe you'll lose 1,000, 2,000 MT, but then you'll get the next collection and you'll look for runes. Maybe you'll find another one, maybe you won't. Keep going until you get all 15. And what I did is I'd go by tier. If you don't have that much MT, I'd go with golds first because there's less gold cards and they don't go for too much, and you can get 5 of them on the gold, 5 of them on the silver, and silver has a ton of cards. And then bronze has a few cards. I'd also go for bronze. There's 5 on bronze. So eventually you'll have 15 runes. And when I have a little more than 15 because I did the historics, but that's not necessary. That's really expensive. I spent over 200k doing that. But yeah, once you got 15 runes, now you need to unlock a trial if you've already been to the black market. So the easiest way to unlock a trial, the way that I found it, that's like super simple, super easy, all this stuff, all you got to do, I know this might seem basic, but all you got to do, back out of MyTeam, back in there, and I'd recommend going to a domination game. The most recent domination game you're on, go ahead and go to it, whether it's historic or normal, unless it's a very difficult opponent. In that case, go ahead, go to challenges. Unless you've somehow played the first challenge, just go to the most recent challenge you haven't played. Most people haven't played many challenges, so I always do that. But in my opinion, codes, you get more codes for the black market from historic domination. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, but that's what I think personally. So what you got to do is you got to go ahead and load in. Normally when you back out of MyTeam and come back in, you'll get a code instantly. That's what's been happening to me. I'll get a code that game. I won't have to keep going in and out. But in the event that you don't get a game after doing what I just did, either try restarting your game and doing it again, or try switching between this game and go to the whatever challenge game and then a domination game again until you get a code. That's what I was doing before I did this method. And this method has worked for me about 5 times in a row, I'd say. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I do want to talk about the codes real quick while we're loading in here. Codes are weird. Codes are really, really weird. You can get a code that gives you MT. You can finish a trial and not get a code. You can finish a trial and get a code that gives you a Steve. See, look, we got a code. Finish 6 alley-oops. So yeah, so it works 90% of the time in my opinion. But anyway, I want to talk about the codes real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this trial. But as well, the codes you can get a code that gives you Brian Scalabrine. You can get a code that gives you Steve Nash. It can give you Larry Bird. So I know a lot of people are going for Larry Bird as well. The all-star packs, those are just completely random. You can get that with any player. So it's really weird how the market works. I can't tell you which trial gives you what, but I'll tell you the quickest way to get a trial. And if you get a trial that's insane, if you get a trial that's like a quadruple double or something, just quit the game. Do as I said, again, just back out of MyTeam, come back in, and you'll get another trial, hopefully. And yeah, so that's all you got to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish this trial real quick, and alright, there we go, trial unlocked. You can go ahead after you finish the trial. I'd wait a few minutes normally. I just wait for it a second, and then I go ahead, quit the game, because you unlock the trial, you don't have to finish the game. So that's a nice thing about 2K sometimes. So hopefully we get a code. If we don't, you know, sometimes that happens. Excuse me. Sometimes that happens, and then sometimes you enter the code and you either don't get what you want or you get some MT. So hopefully we can get a Larry Bird. Been trying for him, and we don't get a code that time, unfortunately. You know what? Just to prove to y'all that it works, I'm gonna go ahead and do another game, and I'll be back again. Hopefully, we got a code this time. This is what 2K does to you, bro. Sometimes it's not easy to get in the black market, but you know you gotta do what you gotta do to get in there. Let's go ahead and see if we got it. And there we go. We got a code. We're gonna go ahead and unlock it. Hopefully, we can get Larry Bird. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be the video. Oh my gosh, we stay getting Steve and get Larry Bird, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned how to get into the black market. If you guys like this video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I do tons of pack openings, gameplay, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want and you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.